And the kind of politics our forefathers played that time is still the politics we play today. We play tribal and regional politics.
I am a proud obedient. If obedience is remaining one, just know it's me. I will not vote Jonathan. It doesn't mean he was a bad leader, but was he the best? No. Do we deserve better? Yes.
President Goodluck Jonathan, when you were in office, things were better, but you were not the best president. You did not meet our expectation. You did not confront our challenges head on.
Presidency 2027 has become a tightened race. Everyone is agitated at this point. Meanwhile, Jonathan is vying for the office of the presidency come 2027. He has kind of, ignited his fire. Last time I made a post regarding this issue, Nigerians were very, very angry about it because they are saying that a young man, our honorable former president, please rest. Yes, rest and give opportunity to young ones. But guess what? The northern politicians are the one instigating this issue of Peter Obi, the big man, the former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, returning to office in 2027. According to them, they are tired of the presidency led by Tinubu himself. Yes, they say that Emilokon, we are tired of you. And they say they want to try a new person, though they are not projecting their own northern candidates, but they said Jonathan is the right man for the job. Why? They believe that through Jonathan, Jonathan will not do more than 4 years, and because of that, they are bringing Jonathan so that the leadership, the presidency will go back to the north after 2027. That is in 2031. Now, Nigerians are against this. The big man himself, Charles Aorti, and the big woman has said, Mama P don't come out, they blast everywhere. According to Mama P, I go play the video for you guys to take a look at. And also the video of the big man himself, Jonathan, when he came out talking about tribalism. People are kind of saying that this interview he's granting recently, coming out, making a different post about the presidency and all of that, is all about him coming back to the spotlight. You understand? People are saying that all this is saying is all about coming back, finding his way back into power, and to kind of ignite the fire and contest for the 2027 general election. Since he has a backing of the Northerners, yes, the Northerns are majorly the ones projecting Goodluck Ebele Jonathan for 2027 general election. So the big man in this video said, I go play the video of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan talking about tribalism and how Nigeria should stop being tribalistic, as against the leadership of Nigeria, saying that selection of leaders should not be by tribalism, but should be by competence. And Nigerians are under the comment section are saying a lot of things about this statement. According to them, they are like, okay, this is you're saying is a way of finding yourself back into power. Why can't you just support Peter Obi or any other candidate whom you think can do better? Because you've had your time, 6 years in the office. Yes, Jonathan was 6 years, as a president of Nigeria. He has spent 6 years. And okay, what was the difference you did that, maybe you want to do better now? What did you do then that you forgot to do? What were you supposed to do then rather that you forgot to do that you want to go and do now? Nigerians are saying it is high time you give room to other people. Now listen to what the big man Jonathan had to say regarding the Nigerian.
Basically, from the South zone or the Niger Delta, I am the first and only, and of course from a minority ethnic group. So the kind of politics our forefathers played from the 50s, I cannot say from 1914 when Nigeria was amalgamated, because the books you read don't give you a clear perspective of how Nigeria was amalgamated. It was done by the British people. The key actors from Nigeria that participated in that amalgamation, you'd hardly hear what they say. But the key political actors, people like Nnamdi Azikiwe, people like Obafemi Awolowo, people like the Sultan of Sokoto, and so on. All these people were less than 10 years old at the time of amalgamation. They didn't play any role. But in the 50s, when we were marching towards independence, that was when these people came to play a key role that led to the independence in 1960. Political parties were formed during in the late 50s, leading to the independence. And the kind of politics our forefathers played that time is still the politics we play today. We play tribal and regional politics. And it is quite unfortunate. If you compare Nigeria to other African countries, you really see that you find it difficult to say that this was a national leader in Nigeria that attempted to bring the country together. I said, for young people, we should know that this issue of tribe and religion, these are the major setbacks for this country. This makes people, it's create problems for leadership recruitment. If somebody is holding a political office and he wants to give appointments, you begin to see that even if Mrs. A knows the issue better than Mrs. B, and if Mrs. B is from his own tribe, you want to use Mrs. B. It's like saying, oh, you have a fight that you need a lion to fight, but that lion is not from your tribe. Then you say the cat. Then you say, after all, both of them are carnivorous animals. They cannot shut it. And you bring a cat to do the job of a lion. It's not possible. The cat, yes, is a carnivorous animal. Yes, that cannot shut it. But the cat cannot do the job of a lion or a tiger or a leopard. So, but that is what happens in a system where people tend towards their tribe. And that's one of the banes of Nigerian politics. The leadership recruitment process is skewed along tribal interests, along religious interests. So you see how difficult it is to get the best. If people are contesting election, even as a president of a country or as a governor in the various states, I don't want to mention states. There are some states that if you come from some part of the state, you can never be the governor of the state, even if you are the best material at the time. In Nigeria, if you want to contest election, they first know, is it our turn? Is it their turn? If it is it the turn of the Muslims? Is it the turn of the Christians? So this creates problem to recruit the best material, because you are not assessing the person you want to recruit to the leadership position based on competence. You assess the person based on how he worships God, or from the part of the map of the country the person comes from.
They can't even control.
So these are the issues. So, but the key thing is, if the younger people can begin to gradually downplay the issue of region and religion in the politics of Nigeria, the leadership recruitment process will improve. We'll begin to recruit people better. When I was contesting in 2015 because of this religious divide between me and Buhari, I used to tell people that, look, if you are sick, let us say you have a kidney problem and you go to the hospital, you ask for the best doctor. You will not ask whether that doctor is from Enugu or from Kano or from Ibadan, if it is in Nigeria, but you ask. If they say this is the best doctor, you are comfortable with. When you're hungry, you don't care where the person who's serving the food is from Meduguri or from Yenagwa. You eat the food. That is normal human. But whenever it comes to a leadership recruitment process, through the political recruitment programs of election and so on and so forth, our wisdom is masked by these sentiments of region and religion. But Nigeria today, we are divided along tribal lines, we are divided along religious lines, and it worries me. And if we don't make any changes, which is difficult to make, it may continue even to your grandchildren, because we started wrongly. And there's no real effort to make sure we change. And it's a major problem, and most of our problems we're having today in the country is because of this division.
Now, Nigerians didn't just see the statements made by the former president as a way of addressing the nation's challenges as regards to selection of credible and competent leaders, for the offices of the presidency and other political offices, in Nigeria, to ensuring a better Nigeria. Some of them have misunderstood this issue and they are calling, the presidents to quit, the ambition of running for the presidency come 2027. Mama P came out. Mama P said a lot of things, and Charles Aorti also said a lot of things. Now, Mama P said that, okay, you have had your time. Jonathan, you were not the best president, but you did your best. Yes, now it's no longer your turn. Like, you shouldn't even be contesting for power, especially the office of the presidency at this time. Continue with your peacemaking that you have been doing across the continent of Africa and across, the world. That is what you should be focused on. And also maybe probably project a candidate if you so wish, well for Nigeria. Support a candidate and not you coming to run. They are going to mess you up in 2027. What do you guys think about that? Because Nigerians are saying, leave these northerners that are projecting you, then we'll leave you. In 2027, they will pick the different candidates and you will be disgraced at the poll. Instead of that, preserve your good name and properly, and continue building on your good legacy as a peacemaker, which you have become, as recognized by the world. Now listen to what Mama P had to say, and after which I go play the next video of Charles Aorti also stating that Jonathan should not dare come back to the office of the presidency in 2027.
Okay, I'm going to say it one time. I am a proud obedient. If obedience is remaining one, just know it's me. I will not vote Jonathan. It doesn't mean he was a bad leader, but was he the best? No. Do we deserve better? Yes. If Obese is not contesting, me, I'm not voting. Because I've seen one or two persons tag me to stupid question. Now they ask me that kind of question. Tafia talk. Like conversation. If Obi does vice presidency, will you vote? No. Let the kukuma carry the country go it. Not be survivor, they survive like this. Happy you think me or suffer passes everything was passed like this. All the article boys posting Jonathan boys posting article. You people are playing games with your lives. You know where the energy is. You know where capacity is. ADC as a whole knows who the onus is lying on. So you all better quit fooling yourselves and call a spade a spade. Let's salvage what's left of this country. Man, not go knock pussy for my head. Please, I wouldn't have talked on this conversation if I wasn't tagged. Nobody should tag me to stupid topics and useless rhetorics. And I not see anything to tarnish the man image again now. Now to go bring Jonathan. So they say, hey Jonathan. Una the Chris. You know, say left for Peter Abina. This video go pay now. Oh no, let's follow please. Let's say no. Can't be all those mumu questions. No, ask me. The country wants spoil, may spoil. Oh yes, I'm an extremist in this case. We all know what's right, but we want to find a way to bypass it. All of una dey mad o. Who tag me again? I'll Google help me kill am. If motor not jam you for road, fan go fall on top of your head this house.
Well, that was Mama P's opinion on the matter. 2027, she still maintains her stand that she will vote nobody else other than Peter Obi. If Peter Obi does not contest as the president, she is not going to vote. That is the fact, and that is what she is standing on. And all other obedience are saying the same thing, that if Peter Obi doesn't come out, there will be no, like, they won't even participate in the election. And Peter Obi has made it clear that he's not coming out as a vice president of any political party. Rather, he's coming out as a presidential candidate of any political party is coming out under, which is what all Nigerians are saying that he should do. Now, Charles Aorti has come out to condemn, and address this issue, saying that Jonathan, okay, you've done a lot for the country, yes, but don't come out. Maintain your reputation as a noble man that you are. Jonathan, Nigerian's presidency during of your time in 2015 is no longer the same. The politics, this thing has changed. The whole thing is no longer the same way it used to be. I take for instance, there's no more free, credible election that just like you conducted that brought in Buhari into office in 2015. Those scenarios are no longer there again. Now listen to what Charles Aorti had to say, and I'll be right back.
President Goodluck Jonathan, when you were in office, things were better, but you were not the best president. You did not meet our expectation. You did not confront our challenges head on. And the corruption and misbehavior was too much during your time. The next thing is that what we have today in Nigeria are beyond your competence and your nature. You are a very simple person, very nice person. What Nigeria needs today is a hard man who has the love of the country at heart, who will not fear any person, is willing to do what is necessary to make this country move forward. The challenges confronting Nigeria today are beyond your nature, beyond your character, beyond your competence. And those who will lure you to contest, if you win, they will ruin you. They will put you under unnecessary pressure. If you lose, twice beaten, once beaten, twice shy. This one, twice beaten, I don't know what to say. Heavily disgraced. Don't contest. The small pride we have for you, or you have the small legacy and respect, keep it. In fact, be an elder statesman and be a father of the nation that people can rally around. Look for other things of regional interest, national interest that you can partake on. These crooks urging you to contest will mess you up. A lot of them are broke and out of power. They want to come back. Small money when you get, so small businesses when you dey do, abeg, manage them. Old age is expensive. But let me say something. The PDP was too arrogant. You guys were too proud. You messed up this country electoral process. Go to court. Go to court. We are the biggest party in Africa. We will rule Nigeria for 100 years. PDP, how markets? How markets? You remember how all of them abandoned you around the APC? But I ask a simple question. Are you going to run an election with a fractured party? Second question. Why did the PDP not raise credible candidates, nationalists, with integrity that people can rally around? Where are people like Olusegun Mimiko, my friend, that handled their BA project in Ondo State? Why don't they go and look for people like Olusegun Mimiko, who I know is quite like Peter Obi? Why not beg Peter Obi to be your presidential candidate? Let the obedience follow him now that Atiku has resigned. What this country needs today, somebody like Peter Obi that can spontaneously control a large following that are obedient to him, that are willing to invest their money. Why don't you go pick candidates like Aisha Yesufu, rebrand the PDP, look for people like Dele Farotimi, if possible, beg very dark man to contest for Senate or House of Reps in Abuja. Look for credible candidates in the states to run as governors. Build from below. Look for credible candidates to run for House of Assembly. The presidency, with somebody like you won't win. I tell you the truth. I remain your brother, your fellow elder statesman.
Well, you have heard it from the big man. The fact still remains that Charles Aorti is one man who, even though he's not based in this country, still has a way of ensuring that he lends his voice, when the need arises. According to him, the big man Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was not the best president, and I don't know why he left in office. At this point, he should step down for the younger ones, which has been what everyone has been talking about. You understand? Jonathan, you have had your time, you've done the little you can. Nigerians appreciate, even though they did not appreciate at that time, but now they are seeing your good work. You understand? But it is not of you to come back to office because you can't even handle what is on ground. There's a lot of things that spoiled so far that
maybe your IQ could be too old to, you are old fashioned in terms of leadership skill and all of that. Whereas other Nigerians have different opinion, or let's not say. Some Nigerians are saying that with the experience Goodluck Ebele Jonathan has, gathered over the years, he's going to do good, do better than what he did in during his time, from 2011 down to 2015. And he's going to do better. According to them, he's, been to different countries, his experience, different leadership, and for that reason, he still remains the best, option come 2027. Let me know your opinion in the comment section, because Obedient are saying that it is Peter Obi or nobody else. That it is either, the big man, Ebele Jonathan supports Peter Obi, or better still, back off from the office of the presidency, that is only coming to divide the votes of Peter Obi. This is what they have been saying. Why should he come out now? And the southeastern people are very, very angry and disappointed that Jonathan is making this step. According to them, they love Jonathan a lot, and at this point in time, Jonathan should reciprocate the same love by, projecting Peter Obi as the candidate for the 2027 general election. What do you guys think about these guys? Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you on my next video, guys.